devices, that additional 1.3, actually with such a such a range of devices within the sector, it puts schools in the best possible position to be able to support children that maybe don't have ownership of their own device or access to one in their own home. Again, you make a really important point about internet access. We had trialled during the first stage of the pandemic a number of approaches working with BT and other providers. What we found was the most beneficial to most families was working with mobile access data partners in order to be able to increase the limits. This has had a real big impact on for many young people. And, you know, I'd always like to take the opportunity to thank EE3, Tesco Mobile, Smarty, Sky Mobile, Virgin Mobile, O2, Vodafone, BT for what they're doing.
Okay.
Also, the measures to no rate.
Okay, got it. We've got to get the next question, Kim, please. Thank you.
Yeah, and I think I appreciate that so many devices have been sent out and issued, Secretary of State, but members on this committee are still hearing from schools within our constituencies that are still received access to resources. So it would be useful if you could let us know what DFE information is available and whether you could share that with this committee, please, Secretary of State.
So Kim, by the end of this week, all schools will have received their full estimated allocation of devices. You know, so but we do recognise there'll be some schools that are in a position that, you know, maybe haven't got the the number of devices in schools that they would have procured over a period of time, and that's why we've continued to invest in devices over and above that estimated level that they'd need, so that schools are able to come to the Department for Education where they do have specific needs. We've had over 400 schools make requests on this basis, which we've looked, and of course we're very happy to share with the committee the working that we did in terms of the initial estimates of the procurements that we made and how actually we're best in the best position to support digital devices.
Thank you, Kim.
Also, Secretary of State, we've heard that those laptops that have been issued to schools have to be wiped by teachers because they don't have the necessary monitoring systems in place, so that children can't access inappropriate sites. And so the schools have had to install their own systems. Can this be reviewed and fed back to the committee as well, please?
Kim, if you...
Thanks very much indeed. So we know that lots of schools already have in place different systems that they use. And so the basis we've done this on is first that schools can select the type of device they want so that it fits with what they're already using in school. And second, they can manage how they set the device up so it fits, as I say, with existing devices they might have in school, so it can be part of their system. But I'm very happy to look and see whether there is more we can do within the department that would be sensibly done across all schools and wouldn't effectively just mean they had something on but they wanted to take it off and put their own thing on because it fitted with what they were doing in school already. So we're really... I
think that would be useful, thanks Susan, in terms of safeguarding children. That'd be great if you could let us know. That'd be great. So
use their own different things, and so we're trying to be flexible to what they're doing already.
I think, Kim, one of the challenges is obviously you have 22,000 schools, often with very different systems. And the ability to second guess which is the best system for every one of those schools is going to be incredibly challenging. And by imposing a system on all of them, it may reduce their operability between the current devices that they have. But we're very happy to look at that as if there's any any things that we can do more that can help support schools.
Yeah, I understand. Will the government consider establishing a new dedicated technology budget for schools to help them tackle the digital divide in communities going forward? Because if this is going to be the new normal going forward and there's more online learning. So yes, thank you.
Kim, I sort of feel as if you're almost trying to get me to sort of engage in a debate with Treasury via yourself. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna sort of probably sort of duck that a little bit if you don't mind. But what we, all the actions that we've taken in terms of this mass rollout of devices really shows that how, we see devices as an important part, not just in terms of supporting children's learning, while we're in a national lockdown and where schools can't be open to all children, but they will play an incredibly important role in terms of supporting children catching up, not just within school, but outside of school time as well.
Thanks, Secretary State. Something worth considering for the future then. Thank you. Thanks, Rob. All my questions.
Thank you, Kim. Just to ask you,